Imagine a time when the gentle steam of a Roman bath enveloped you, soothing your senses and easing the day's worries. If you enjoy this calming journey through history, please like and subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below on what ancient tradition you'd love to experience. In the hushed echoes of ancient Rome, the architecture and design of Roman baths stood as a testament to the empire's ingenuity and commitment to communal well-being. These baths, known as thermae, were not merely places for cleansing the body, but were intricate marvels of engineering and artistry. As you wander through the imagined corridors of these grand structures, you can almost feel the cool, smooth touch of marble underfoot and hear the gentle murmur of water flowing through the complex system of aqueducts that fed the baths. The design of a typical Roman bath was a harmonious blend of function and form. Visitors would first enter the apoditerium, a spacious and often ornately decorated room where they would disrobe and store their belongings. The air would be filled with the scent of fragrant oils used to anoint the body before bathing. From here, bathers would transition into the tepidarium, a warm room designed to acclimate the body to the upcoming heat. The walls of these rooms were often adorned with intricate mosaics depicting scenes of mythology and daily life, their colors softened by the gentle flicker of oil lamps. Central to the Roman bathing experience was the caldarium, the hot room, where the air was thick with steam rising from the heated waters. The caldarium was heated by a hypocaust system, an ingenious method where hot air from a furnace circulated beneath the raised floors, warming the room and the pools within. Here, bathers would soak and sweat, their bodies relaxing in the humid warmth. The walls might have been lined with niches holding strigils and other bathing implements, their metallic surfaces gleaming in the dim light. After basking in the heat, bathers would move to the frigidarium, the cold room where a plunge into the cool waters invigorated the senses. The shock of cold was believed to close the pores and refresh the spirit. This transition from hot to cold was not just a physical journey, but a ritual of renewal. The design of the frigidarium, often circular with a domed ceiling, created an acoustically pleasing space where the splash of water and the soft echoes of conversation mingled in a soothing symphony. Beyond the main bathing areas, Roman baths were bustling hubs of social activity, featuring a variety of ancillary spaces. Libraries, lecture halls, and exercise yards provided venues for intellectual and physical pursuits. The palaestra, or exercise area, was often a colonnaded courtyard where patrons engaged in sports or relaxed in the shade. These additional facilities underscored the bath's role as centers of community life, where Romans gathered to exchange ideas, conduct business, or simply enjoy leisure time. The grandeur of Roman baths was further enhanced by their decorative elements, which included sculptures, frescoes, and elaborate stucco work. These artistic touches transformed the baths into spaces of beauty and reflection. Statues of deities and heroes stood sentinel in niches, their stone forms capturing the interplay of light and shadow. The interplay of architectural precision and aesthetic embellishment created an environment that was as pleasing to the eye as it was to the body. In essence, the architecture and design of Roman baths were a microcosm of Roman society itself, complex, ordered, and steeped in the pursuit of both utility and beauty. As the day faded and the baths emptied, the lingering warmth of the stones and the faint echoes of laughter and conversation spoke to the timeless allure of these ancient sanctuaries. Here, within the embrace of marble and water, Romans found a fleeting escape from the bustling world, a place where the cares of the day dissolved like mist in the morning light. In the gentle embrace of Roman baths, every detail was meticulously crafted to enhance the experience of both body and mind. The architecture was a symphony of innovation, where engineering met artistry to create spaces that were as functional as they were beautiful. The vaulted ceilings, often adorned with elaborate frescoes, seemed to stretch toward the heavens, their surfaces alive with the stories of gods and heroes. These ceilings were not only decorative, but also served a practical purpose, allowing steam to rise and circulate, maintaining a comfortable atmosphere throughout the bathing complex. The baths were ingeniously designed to harness natural light, with large windows strategically placed to capture the sun's rays. This interplay of light and shadow created a serene ambiance, transforming the spaces into sanctuaries of tranquility. As the sunlight filtered through the windows, it danced upon the surfaces of the water, casting rippling reflections on the walls. This natural illumination was complemented by the soft glow of oil lamps, their gentle flickers casting a warm, inviting glow that beckoned bathers to linger and relax. Intricate mosaics graced the floors and walls, each tiny tile a testament to the skill of Roman artisans. These mosaics depicted a vibrant tapestry of life, from scenes of daily activities to mythical tales, their colors vivid and enduring. The tactile sensation of these tiles underfoot added to the sensory richness of the experience, a subtle reminder of the artistry that permeated every aspect of Roman life. The craftsmanship extended to the stucco work that embellished the walls, with delicate patterns and motifs that offered a feast for the eyes. The bath's architectural layout was thoughtfully arranged to facilitate the flow of visitors through the various stages of the bathing ritual. The sequence of rooms, each with its distinct temperature and purpose, guided bathers through a holistic journey of cleansing and rejuvenation. The careful planning ensured that every element, from the placement of pools to the arrangement of seating, contributed to the overall harmony of the experience. This seamless integration of form and function was a hallmark of Roman architectural genius. Beyond their physical structure, Roman baths were centers of social and cultural life. They were places where ideas flowed as freely as the water, where philosophers and poets engaged in discourse, and where political alliances were forged. The presence of libraries and lecture halls within the bath complexes underscored their role as hubs of intellectual activity. These spaces encouraged the exchange of knowledge and the cultivation of the mind, reflecting the Roman belief in the importance of a well-rounded life. As night fell and the baths gradually emptied, a serene stillness enveloped the spaces. The lingering warmth of the hypocaust system radiated gently from the floors, while the faint scent of oils and perfumes lingered at the air. The silence was punctuated only by the soft trickle of water, a soothing lullaby that spoke of centuries past. In these quiet moments, the bath stood as a testament to the enduring legacy of Roman innovation and the timeless human pursuit of balance and harmony. The baths were more than just places to cleanse the body. They were sanctuaries of daily life, where rituals unfolded with a graceful rhythm. Each visit began in the apoditerium, the reception room, where patrons would gently slip out of their garments and store them in niches. The air here was often filled with quiet murmurs, the soft rustling of togas, and the anticipation of the warm journey ahead. This room was a threshold, a gentle separation from the bustling world outside, leading into a serene realm dedicated to relaxation and social connection. Once undressed, bathers would proceed to the tepidarium, the warm room we discussed earlier that served as an intermediary space. Here, the warmth embraced visitors like a gentle hug, easing the tensions of daily life. The air was often thick with steam, softly scented with oils and herbs that wafted from nearby unguents. This soothing environment encouraged quiet conversation and reflection, as bathers acclimated to the rising temperature. The tepidarium was an invitation to unwind, preparing the body and mind for the deeper cleansing to come. From the gentle warmth of the tepidarium, bathers would move to the caldarium, the hot room, where the heat was more intense and enveloping. This room was often the heart of the bathing experience, where the body could sweat out impurities and tensions. The caldarium featured a large heated pool and benches where visitors could recline, allowing the heat to penetrate deeply. The air shimmered with warmth, and the sound of water echoed softly against the walls. Here, bathers could indulge in massages or be anointed with fragrant oils, enhancing the therapeutic qualities of the experience. After basking in the heat, visitors would often seek respite in the frigidarium, which you may recall is the cold room, where a refreshing plunge awaited. This transition from hot to cold was invigorating, stimulating the senses and rejuvenating the spirit. The cold water, a stark contrast to the caldarium's embrace, would close the pores and invigorate the body. The frigidarium was a place of renewal, where the coolness revitalized weary muscles and left bathers feeling refreshed. This balance of temperatures was a crucial part of the bathing ritual, promoting health and vitality. Beyond the main bathing areas, Roman baths were often equipped with spaces for exercise and social gatherings. Palaestras, or exercise yards, provided areas for physical activity, from wrestling to ball games, enhancing the holistic nature of the experience. These spaces were alive with the sounds of friendly competition and laughter, as bathers engaged in activities that strengthened both body and camaraderie. Nearby, libraries and lecture halls offered intellectual stimulation, allowing visitors to enrich their minds as well as their bodies. Such amenities highlighted the bath's role as centers of cultural and social life. In essence, Roman baths were microcosms of the society that surrounded them. They reflected the Roman values of community, leisure, and well-being, offering a respite from the demands of daily life. The baths were places where people from all walks of life could gather, share news, and enjoy the simple pleasures of warmth, water, and companionship. These daily rituals and routines, so integral to Roman culture, provided a harmonious blend of relaxation, socialization, and personal care. As patrons left the baths, they emerged not only cleansed, but also rejuvenated, ready to face the world anew. The Roman baths were not merely places for cleansing the body. They were vibrant centers of social and cultural life. As patrons moved through the various rooms, they engaged in a range of activities that went beyond the simple act of bathing. In the caldarium, amidst the enveloping heat, discussions flourished as people shared stories, exchanged news, and debated politics. The baths served as informal forums where ideas flowed as freely as the water, fostering a sense of community and connection. This social aspect was as vital to the experience as the physical relaxation, creating a tapestry of human interaction that enriched daily life. In addition to conversation, the baths offered a variety of services that catered to personal grooming and well-being. Skilled attendants, known as balneatores, were on hand to assist bathers with massages and scrubs, using aromatic oils to cleanse and invigorate the skin. The gentle scraping of a strigil, a curved tool used to remove dirt and sweat, was a common ritual that left the skin smooth and refreshed. These practices were not only about hygiene, but also about indulging in the pleasures of the senses, enhancing the overall experience with scents and sensations that soothed the mind and body. The architectural design of the baths contributed to their allure, with their grand halls and intricate mosaics creating a sense of opulence and tranquility. Natural light filtered through high windows, casting gentle patterns on the water and walls. The sound of trickling fountains and the echo of footsteps added to the serene atmosphere, enveloping visitors in a cocoon of calm. This harmonious blend of art and architecture elevated the baths from mere utilitarian spaces to sanctuaries of beauty and peace, where patrons could escape the clamor of the outside world. Beyond the physical and social aspects, the baths also played a role in the spiritual and philosophical lives of the Romans. Many saw the act of bathing as a purification ritual, a way to cleanse not only the body but also the soul. This belief in the restorative powers of water was deeply ingrained in Roman culture, reflecting a connection to nature and the divine. The baths became places of reflection and introspection, where individuals could contemplate their lives and find balance amidst the gentle embrace of warmth and water. As the day at the baths drew to a close, patrons would slowly return to the apoditerium to retrieve their garments, their bodies relaxed and their spirits uplifted. The transition back to the bustling streets of Rome was a gentle one, the effects of the baths lingering in the form of renewed energy and a sense of well-being. These daily rituals and routines, woven into the fabric of Roman life, offered not only physical rejuvenation, but also a deeper connection to the community and to oneself. In the quiet moments as they left, patrons carried with them the serene echoes of the baths, a reminder of the simple yet profound pleasures that lay at the heart of Roman society. The baths served as more than mere places of cleansing. They were vibrant centers of social and cultural life. People from all walks of life gathered in these grand structures, seeking not only physical rejuvenation, but also connection and conversation. The baths provided a rare, egalitarian space where senators might find themselves sharing a moment of relaxation alongside merchants and laborers. This mingling of classes fostered a sense of community, erasing, if only temporarily, the rigid social hierarchies of the Roman world. Here, amid the gentle hum of voices and the soft splash of water, friendships were forged, news exchanged, and philosophies debated. The baths, in essence, were a microcosm of Roman society, reflecting its diversity and dynamism. The architecture of Roman baths was a testament to the empire's engineering prowess and aesthetic sensibility. Vast halls adorned with intricate mosaics and towering columns welcomed visitors into a world of opulence and grandeur. The baths often featured elaborate gardens and courtyards, where the fragrant aroma of blooming flora mingled with the steamy air. These spaces were designed to delight the senses, offering a serene escape from the bustling streets outside. The careful attention to detail in every element of the baths, from the layout of the rooms to the decorative art, spoke to the Roman appreciation for beauty and harmony. Within these walls, the art of relaxation was elevated to an experience of luxury and leisure. The ritual of bathing itself was an integral part of Roman daily life, a practice steeped in both tradition and innovation. Visitors typically began their journey in the apoditerium, a changing room where they would disrobe and store their belongings. From there, they would proceed through a series of heated chambers, each offering a unique sensory experience. The caldarium, a hot and steamy environment, was designed to open pores and cleanse the skin. In the tepidarium, a warm and soothing space, bathers could unwind and acclimate to the transition between hot and cold. Finally, the frigidarium, with its cool, refreshing waters, provided an invigorating conclusion to the bathing process. This progression through varying temperatures was believed to promote health and well-being, a testament to the Romans' understanding of the human body. Beyond their physical structure, Roman baths played a crucial role in the cultural life of the empire. They were venues for intellectual exchange, where poets, philosophers, and scholars gathered to discuss ideas and share insights. The baths hosted public lectures and performances, transforming into lively hubs of entertainment and education. Art and music filled the air, enhancing the sensory richness of the experience. For many Romans, the baths were an essential part of their cultural identity, a reflection of their values and way of life. In this shared environment, the boundaries between public and private blurred, fostering a unique sense of belonging and community. The social dynamics within the baths also mirrored the complexities of Roman society. While they offered a space for social leveling, certain areas were reserved for the elite, maintaining a subtle hierarchy. Women and men typically bathed separately, though the exact arrangements varied across time and place. The presence of attendants and slaves further highlighted the stratified nature of Roman life, even within these communal settings. Yet, despite these distinctions, the baths remained a place where people could temporarily set aside their roles and immerse themselves in the collective experience. This fluid interplay of status and identity was a defining feature of Roman bath culture, encapsulating the empire's intricate social fabric. As night fell and the day's activities drew to a close, the baths took on a quieter, more contemplative atmosphere. The flickering glow of oil lamps cast gentle shadows on the walls, creating an ambiance of tranquility. In this serene setting, the echoes of laughter and conversation faded into a soothing lullaby, inviting visitors to reflect and unwind. The baths, with their enduring allure and timeless charm, stood as a sanctuary for body and spirit alike. They were a testament to the Romans' pursuit of balance and harmony, a legacy that continues to inspire and captivate to this day. The Roman baths were more than just spaces for bathing. They were integral to the social fabric of the empire, offering a multifaceted environment where leisure, culture, and community intertwined. In these grand edifices, the daily routines of Roman citizens unfolded in a rhythm that combined the pursuit of health with the enjoyment of social interaction. Each bathhouse was a carefully crafted environment, designed not only for physical well-being, but also for nurturing the mind and spirit. As patrons moved through the various rooms, they engaged in conversations that ranged from the mundane to the philosophical, making the baths a melting pot of ideas and perspectives. The diverse activities available at the baths added layers to their cultural significance. Beyond bathing, patrons could partake in physical exercise, with areas designated for games and sports. These spaces encouraged not just physical fitness, but also competition and camaraderie. Libraries and reading rooms were often part of the complex, providing intellectual nourishment alongside physical refreshment. The inclusion of art galleries and gardens further enriched the experience, offering visitors a feast for the senses. These multifaceted offerings made the baths not only centers of hygiene, but also vital hubs of Roman cultural life. Music and performance were also woven into the tapestry of the Roman baths, enhancing the sensory experience. Musicians and performers entertained guests, adding an auditory dimension to the visual and tactile pleasures of the environment. The sound of music mingling with the gentle murmur of water created an atmosphere of relaxation and delight. Public recitations and poetry readings offered further engagement, allowing patrons to enjoy the arts in an informal and accessible setting. This blend of entertainment and relaxation made the baths a microcosm of Roman society's appreciation for culture and leisure. The baths served as a neutral ground where political and social barriers could be momentarily set aside. In these communal spaces, individuals from different backgrounds mingled freely, engaging in discussions that transcended the formal confines of Roman society. Political debates, business negotiations, and social gossip all found a place within the walls of the baths. This openness fostered a sense of community and shared identity among the bathers, reinforcing the social cohesion that was a hallmark of Roman civilization. Despite the egalitarian nature of the baths, the subtleties of Roman social hierarchy were still present. Certain areas of the baths were more luxurious, catering to the wealthy elite, while others were accessible to the general populace. The presence of slaves and attendants, who facilitated the bathing process, highlighted the underlying social structures of the time. Yet, within the warm embrace of the baths, these divisions were softened, allowing for moments of genuine connection and equality. As the sun set on the Roman world, the legacy of the baths endured, leaving an indelible mark on the cultural landscape. Their influence extended beyond the empire's borders, inspiring similar institutions in other cultures and eras. The Roman baths, with their harmonious blend of function and beauty, continue to captivate the imagination, offering a glimpse into a society that valued both the physical and the philosophical. Today, the remnants of these ancient structures remind us of a time when the simple act of bathing was elevated to an art form, a testament to the enduring allure of balance and community. Roman baths stood as marvels of engineering and design, showcasing the Romans' mastery over heating and water supply. These public bathhouses, or thermae, were intricate complexes that required a sophisticated understanding of technology to function effectively. Central to their operation was the hypocaust system, an ingenious method of heating that used a network of underground furnaces and flues to circulate hot air beneath the floors and through the walls. This system not only warmed the floors, but also the various rooms, creating a comfortable and inviting atmosphere for bathers. The hypocaust allowed for a seamless transition between the caldarium, tepidarium, and frigidarium, each offering distinct temperatures to promote relaxation and health. Water supply was another crucial aspect of the Roman baths, exemplifying their advanced aqueduct systems. These aqueducts transported fresh water from distant sources, often over many miles, using gravity to maintain a steady flow. The water was channeled into the baths, filling large pools and smaller basins with crystal-clear water. This continuous flow ensured that the baths remained clean and hygienic, as the water was constantly refreshed. The Romans' ability to manage such a complex water system speaks to their innovative spirit and understanding of engineering principles, which were unparalleled in the ancient world. Beyond their physical structure, the Roman baths were also a testament to the Romans' dedication to public health and social welfare. The integration of advanced heating and water systems made these spaces accessible and enjoyable for a wide range of people, from the wealthy elite to ordinary citizens. This accessibility was crucial in promoting hygiene and encouraging a communal approach to wellness. Bathing was not merely a private endeavor, but a social activity, fostering interactions among diverse groups within the community. The technological innovations in the baths thus played a vital role in enhancing the quality of life in Roman society. The architectural design of the baths further highlights the Romans' attention to detail and their desire to create an immersive experience. The layout of the baths was carefully planned to guide visitors through a series of rooms, each offering a unique sensory experience. The caldarium, with its intense heat and steam, was designed to open the pores and induce sweating, while the tepidarium provided a milder warmth for relaxation. Finally, the frigidarium offered a refreshing plunge into cold water, invigorating the senses and completing the bathing ritual. This thoughtful progression through varying temperatures was not only a physical journey, but also a testament to the Romans' understanding of the therapeutic benefits of bathing. In essence, the technological innovations in Roman baths were not merely about functionality, but also about creating an environment that enhanced well-being. The combination of advanced engineering and thoughtful design resulted in spaces that were both practical and aesthetically pleasing. The baths became places of leisure and rejuvenation, where the stresses of daily life could be washed away in a tranquil setting. Through their mastery of heating and water supply, the Romans created enduring legacies that continued to influence bathing culture long after the fall of the Roman Empire. These innovations laid the groundwork for future generations, inspiring the development of similar systems in other cultures and cementing the Roman baths as iconic symbols of ancient ingenuity. The Roman baths, with their sophisticated technological systems, were more than just places for cleansing. They were social and cultural hubs that embodied the ingenuity of Roman engineering. The hypocaust system, a marvel of ancient technology, was central to this experience. This system was ingeniously designed to provide consistent heat, using wood-burning furnaces that sent hot air coursing beneath raised floors and through hollow walls. It created an environment where the temperature could be precisely controlled, ensuring comfort across the various chambers. The caldarium, with its steamy embrace, was heated to an intensity that encouraged perspiration, while the tepidarium offered a gentler warmth, acting as a transitional space. Each room was a testament to the Romans' understanding of thermal dynamics and their ability to manipulate the environment for optimal relaxation. In addition to the sophisticated heating system, the water supply in Roman baths was a feat of engineering that demonstrated the Romans' advanced understanding of hydraulics. Aqueducts, often spanning vast distances, were constructed with remarkable precision to transport water from natural sources. These aqueducts relied on the natural gradient of the land to maintain a steady flow, ensuring that fresh water was always available. Within the baths, this water was channeled into large communal pools and smaller individual basins, providing both immersion and cleansing. The continuous flow system not only maintained hygiene, but also symbolized the Romans' commitment to public health and the communal sharing of resources. The architectural grandeur of the baths was equally impressive, with large, open spaces adorned with intricate mosaics and marble sculptures. These decorative elements were not merely for aesthetic pleasure. They enhanced the sensory experience of the bathers. The interplay of light and shadow, the echo of footsteps on marble, and the gentle murmur of flowing water created an atmosphere of tranquility and luxury. The baths were designed to be sanctuaries where individuals could retreat from the bustle of urban life, offering a serene escape that appealed to all the senses. Beyond their utilitarian function, Roman baths served as vibrant centers of social interaction. People from various walks of life gathered here, transcending social boundaries in a shared pursuit of leisure and wellness. The baths provided a venue for conversation, business dealings, and even philosophical discussions. This communal aspect fostered a sense of unity and belonging among the citizens, reflecting the societal values of cooperation and camaraderie. It was within these walls that the pulse of Roman society could truly be felt, as individuals engaged in the timeless ritual of bathing. Moreover, the influence of Roman baths extended far beyond their own era, leaving an indelible mark on subsequent cultures. The design principles and technological innovations of the Roman thermae inspired the development of similar bathing facilities throughout the Mediterranean and into the Islamic world, where they evolved into the hammam. This legacy of communal bathing, with its emphasis on hygiene and social interaction, continued to flourish in various forms, adapting to the cultural contexts of each region. The Roman baths, therefore, stand as enduring symbols of the Romans' ingenuity and their profound impact on the world. In conclusion, the technological innovations in Roman baths were not just about achieving practical functionality. They were about creating spaces that nurtured both body and spirit. Through their mastery of heating and water supply, the Romans crafted environments that were as much about social engagement and cultural expression as they were about cleanliness. These baths remain a testament to the creativity and vision of ancient Rome, offering insights into a civilization that valued innovation, community, and the art of living well. In the heart of ancient Rome, The baths were a serene oasis where citizens could unwind from the bustling life of the city. These grand complexes were more than mere places for cleansing. They were intricate labyrinths of rooms, each designed with a specific purpose. As you meander through the corridors, the air is filled with a gentle warmth, the soft echoes of water, and the faint scent of oils and incense. The baths were architectural marvels, embodying the Roman love for order and luxury, offering an experience that was as much about relaxation as it was about ritual. Upon entering, you would first find yourself in the apoditerium, or the changing room. This space was often adorned with beautiful mosaics and frescoes, depicting scenes of leisure and mythology. Here, bathers would leave their garments in the care of attendants, readying themselves for the journey through the baths. The room was a hub of quiet activity, a place where conversations began, and the stresses of the outside world were gently left behind. The apoditerium set the tone for the experience, inviting you into a world of tranquility and rejuvenation. Next, you would move into the tepidarium, a warm room that served as a gentle introduction to the heat of the baths. The air here was comfortably warm, enveloping you in a soothing embrace. The tepidarium was often richly decorated, with marble benches and intricate tile work, creating an atmosphere of elegance and calm. It was a place for socializing, where bathers could sit and chat, allowing their bodies to acclimate to the warmth. The gentle heat encouraged relaxation, loosening muscles and easing the mind in preparation for the more intense heat to come. From the tepidarium, you would transition to the caldarium, the hot room, which was the heart of the bathing process. The caldarium was heated by a sophisticated system of underfloor heating, known as the hypocaust. This room was filled with steam, its heat opening pores and promoting sweating, a cleansing ritual both physical and spiritual. The caldarium often featured a large hot water pool where bathers could immerse themselves fully. The intense heat was invigorating, stimulating circulation and providing a deep sense of purification. It was here that the body was truly cleansed, with bathers using oils and scrapers to exfoliate the skin. After the caldarium, the journey would take you to the frigidarium, the cold room. This space provided a stark contrast, with its cool air and refreshing cold plunge pool. The shock of the cold water revitalized the body, closing the pores and invigorating the senses. The frigidarium was a space of renewal, where the extremes of temperature worked together to leave bathers feeling refreshed and alive. The cold room was often beautifully adorned with mosaics, its crisp air a welcome respite from the heat. Beyond these primary rooms, Roman baths often included a variety of other spaces, each adding to the richness of the experience. There might be a laconicum, a dry sweating room similar to a modern sauna, where bathers could continue their cleansing in a more arid environment. Some baths featured exercise areas, known as palaestrae, where visitors could engage in physical activity before or after their bathing ritual. These spaces underscored the holistic approach of the baths, emphasizing the importance of both physical and mental well-being. The variety of rooms in Roman baths created a seamless journey of relaxation and rejuvenation. Each space served a distinct function, yet all worked together to offer an experience that was deeply restorative. The baths were a testament to Roman engineering and design, their harmonious blend of form and function providing a sanctuary for all who entered. As you moved from room to room, the cares of the world seemed to melt away, replaced by a profound sense of peace and tranquility. In addition to the primary rooms, Roman baths also included spaces dedicated to leisure and intellectual pursuits. Libraries and reading rooms were often integrated into the bath complexes, offering visitors a place to engage their minds while their bodies relaxed. These areas were adorned with scrolls and texts, providing a quiet retreat for those who wished to immerse themselves in literature or philosophical discussions. The presence of such spaces highlighted the baths as centers of culture and learning, where the pursuit of knowledge was as valued as physical well-being. The baths were also social hubs, with areas designed for dining and entertainment. Many complexes featured elegant dining rooms where visitors could enjoy light meals and refreshments. These spaces were often lively with conversation, laughter, and the clinking of cups, creating an atmosphere of conviviality. Musicians and performers sometimes entertained guests, adding to the festive ambiance. This blend of social interaction and relaxation made the baths a focal point of community life, a place where people from all walks of life could come together. Art and aesthetics played a significant role in enhancing the bathing experience. Walls were often adorned with frescoes and sculptures depicting gods, heroes, and mythological scenes. Intricate mosaics covered the floors, their vibrant colors and patterns creating a visual feast for the eyes. These artistic elements not only beautified the spaces, but also served to elevate the spirit, providing bathers with a sense of connection to the divine and the storied past of Rome. This integration of art and architecture was a hallmark of Roman design, reflecting their appreciation for beauty in everyday life. The baths also included gardens and outdoor spaces, offering a breath of fresh air amidst the architectural grandeur. These serene areas were planted with fragrant herbs and flowers, providing a sensory delight as bathers strolled or rested. The gentle rustle of leaves and the chirping of birds added a natural soundtrack to the experience, enhancing the overall sense of tranquility. These gardens served as peaceful retreats, inviting visitors to pause and reflect, surrounded by nature's calming presence. Another notable feature was the inclusion of private rooms or suites for those seeking a more exclusive experience. These spaces offered additional privacy and luxury, often reserved for the wealthy or influential. Furnished with plush seating and personal attendants, these rooms allowed for a more tailored experience, catering to the desires of their distinguished guests. This level of customization underscored the versatility of the Roman baths, accommodating a wide range of preferences and social statuses. In conclusion, the variety of rooms and their functions within Roman baths created a holistic environment that catered to both body and mind. From the vibrant social spaces to the serene private retreats, each area was thoughtfully designed to enhance the experience of relaxation and renewal. The Roman baths were not just places of cleansing, but were sanctuaries of culture, art, and community. They offered a harmonious blend of leisure and learning, inviting all who entered to indulge in the simple pleasures of life and emerge refreshed and revitalized. Imagine stepping into the heart of ancient Rome, where the hustle and bustle of the streets give way to the serene atmosphere of the Roman baths. These baths were not merely places for cleansing the body. They were sanctuaries of health and wellness, designed with the utmost care to promote both physical and mental well-being. As you enter, you are greeted by the gentle hum of conversation and the soft echoes of water trickling through the complex. The air is warm and slightly humid, infused with the subtle scent of oils and herbs. This sensory experience is carefully orchestrated to soothe the mind and rejuvenate the spirit. Central to the wellness practices of Roman baths was the journey through a series of rooms, each with its own unique environment and purpose. Visitors began in the apoditerium, a spacious changing room where they would disrobe and prepare for the bathing ritual. From there, they moved to the tepidarium, a warm room designed to acclimate the body to the heat. The gentle warmth of this room relaxed muscles and opened pores, setting the stage for deeper cleansing. The caldarium, the hot room, was next, enveloping bathers in a steamy embrace. This intense heat encouraged sweating, which was believed to expel impurities from the body. The progression through these rooms was not only a physical journey, but a therapeutic one as well. The contrasting temperatures stimulated circulation, a practice that was thought to fortify the body against illness. In the caldarium, bathers would often use a strigil, a curved metal tool, to scrape away sweat and dirt, leaving the skin smooth and invigorated. This ritual was more than skin deep. It was a form of self-care that contributed to the overall sense of renewal. After enduring the heat, bathers plunged into the frigidarium, a cold pool that invigorated the senses and sealed the pores, completing the cleansing process. Beyond the physical benefits, the Roman baths were a haven for relaxation and social interaction. The soothing environments encouraged conversation and camaraderie, allowing individuals to unwind and connect with others. Discussions ranged from politics to philosophy, making the baths a place of intellectual as well as physical rejuvenation. This blend of social and personal wellness underscored the importance of holistic health in Roman culture, where the mind and body were seen as interconnected. In addition to the bathing ritual, many Roman baths offered spaces for exercise, such as palestra or gymnasiums. These areas provided opportunities for physical activity, from wrestling to ball games, which complemented the therapeutic effects of the baths. Exercise was considered a vital component of health, enhancing strength and endurance. After a vigorous workout, bathers would return to the baths to soothe their muscles and relax, creating a balanced routine of exertion and recuperation. The Roman baths were also known for their skilled attendants, who offered massages and other treatments to enhance the bathing experience. Using aromatic oils, these attendants would knead away tension and promote relaxation, a practice highly valued by bathers. The use of oils and scents added an additional layer of sensory pleasure, enveloping visitors in an atmosphere of luxury and care. This attention to detail reflected the Romans' deep understanding of wellness, where every element of the bath was designed to nurture both body and soul. Thus, the Roman baths were more than just architectural marvels. They were centers of health and wellness, deeply ingrained in the fabric of Roman society. Through their intricate design and thoughtful practices, they provided a holistic approach to well-being that has resonated through the ages. As you imagine the gentle ripples of water and the soft murmur of voices, you can almost feel the tranquility that these ancient spaces offered to those who sought their refuge. As the journey through the Roman baths continued, another essential component of the experience was the use of natural remedies and healing practices. Romans had a deep appreciation for the therapeutic properties of various herbs and oils, incorporating them into their bathing rituals. Lavender, rosemary, and chamomile were commonly used to soothe the senses and promote relaxation. These aromatic plants were often infused in oils or added to the water, creating a fragrant mist that enveloped bathers. The calming effects of these natural elements contributed to the overall atmosphere of tranquility and healing. The architectural design of the baths also played a significant role in promoting wellness. The grand structures were not only visually impressive, but were engineered to enhance the therapeutic experience. High ceilings and open spaces allowed for proper ventilation and light, creating an airy environment. Intricate mosaics adorned the floors and walls, depicting scenes of nature and mythology, offering visual delight and mental escape. The careful attention to aesthetic details ensured that every visit to the baths was a feast for the senses, encouraging both mental and physical rejuvenation. In addition to the bathing and exercise facilities, many Roman baths included libraries and gardens, further enriching the experience. These spaces provided opportunities for quiet reflection and intellectual stimulation, allowing visitors to engage in leisurely reading or enjoy the beauty of nature. The presence of these areas underscored the Roman belief in nurturing the mind alongside the body. The integration of cultural and intellectual activities within the bath complex highlighted the holistic approach to health that was central to Roman life. The social aspect of the baths was equally important, fostering a sense of community and connection. Romans of various social classes mingled within the baths, sharing stories and ideas. This social interaction was seen as beneficial to mental health, providing an outlet for relaxation and camaraderie. The bath served as a microcosm of Roman society, where people could escape the stresses of daily life and find solace in the company of others. The bonds formed within these walls often extended beyond the baths, strengthening community ties and promoting social harmony. Moreover, the baths were a place for innovation and adaptation, as Roman engineers continuously refined the facilities to enhance their efficiency and effectiveness. The development of advanced plumbing systems ensured a constant supply of fresh water, while sophisticated heating techniques maintained the desired temperatures within the various rooms. These technological advancements demonstrated the Romans' commitment to improving public health and well-being, making the baths a symbol of progress and prosperity. In essence, Roman baths were more than just places for cleansing the body. They were sanctuaries of health, wellness, and social interaction. Through their thoughtful design and multifaceted approach to well-being, they provided a comprehensive experience that nurtured both the body and the spirit. As you envision the gentle sounds of water and the soothing scents of herbs, you can appreciate the timeless allure of these ancient spaces, where the pursuit of health and happiness was a communal endeavor. As the warm glow of the evening sun begins to fade, imagine the tranquil echoes of water lapping softly against the stone walls of an ancient Roman bath. The gentle murmur of voices, once vibrant, now quiets to a peaceful hum, like a distant lullaby. In these sacred spaces, the Romans found not only cleanliness, but a sanctuary of calm and community. The air, still fragrant with the lingering scent of oils and herbs, carries with it the essence of a time when life moved at a more measured pace. Picture the intricate mosaics beneath your feet, their patterns telling stories of gods and myths, each tile a testament to the artistry and care of those who crafted them. The steam rises slowly, curling like wisps of a dream, inviting you to linger a moment longer in this serene retreat. As you drift deeper into relaxation, think of the baths as a gentle reminder of the timeless quest for balance and tranquility. The Romans, in their wisdom, created these havens not just for the body, but for the soul, a place where the burdens of the day could be washed away, leaving only a quiet sense of renewal. And so, as the stars begin to twinkle softly in the night sky, let the soothing whispers of history cradle you into a restful slumber, knowing that the echoes of the past continue to offer their gentle embrace.